So in this video, we're gonna talk about which platform is best for you to sell your sealed products, your single cards, and these platforms include TCG Player, eBay, and Amazon. So let's get into it. Why am I making this video? Well, pretty much ever since I've been making YouTube videos and opening up a lot of booster packs, I have a lot of single cards, bulk cards, just sitting, laying around, jumbo cards. I got a lot of sealed products, yeah, but we're gonna be opening them. But at the same time, I noticed that I'm having all these products just sitting there, and then all these release dates are coming up, you know, especially 151. So I gotta do something about them. I gotta get ready and prepare for 151. We are still keeping our Obsidian main master set. We're still developing that, so I'm excited for that. But all the bulk cards are just stacking up on the left side of my desk, looking like Lego. And yeah, we gotta do something about it. So anyways, so which platform is best to sell on? TCG Player, eBay, or Amazon? So a little background about myself. I do a lot of retail arbitrage. I do work with distributors. I do have sealed products from of Pokemon cards from my distributor. I do sell Funkos. Different backgrounds, okay guys? I've been doing this for like 5-6 years, okay? And I decided to make it even more fun by doing a YouTube channel of me opening up booster packs, because I think that's what I love to do. I have to make my job, my business, not like more business and just stressing. I think I enjoy making these videos, opening up booster packs, and yeah, just getting that nostalgia that I had back in the day when 1999 and 2000, you know, when the first gen Pokemons came out. So I'm trying to get back into this hobby. I am definitely enjoying it, and especially the growth of the channel. I want to continue doing this so it doesn't feel more like a business. That's why I'm doing it. You know, if you guys want to sell sealed, I do have a lot of informative experience that I want to share with you, and hopefully you guys can develop some of these skills and figure out what's best for you. So let's get into it. Too much talking. So again, I'm doing this because I got a lot of bulk cards, and these bulk cards are worth money. Some of them, you know, single cards are these bulk cards, common, uncommons, hollow, rares, ultra rares, you know, double rares. They're pretty much like not worth a lot of value, a single card. So when you group them up together, you can sell these bulk cards in 50s, 100s, and I'm talking about stacks. So you can sell them in like 50 stacks, 100 stacks, 200, sometimes 1,000. So I haven't done that before, but I want to get into it so I can make sure the cash flow for me to invest into the new release of 151 is coming out. So I want to make sure I have that cash flow, and I got to get rid of this bulk. I just pretty much got to open up the cash flow and get ready to invest in 151. That's what I'm trying to do. So here right in front of us, we're going to pretty much talk about last video's opening. We opened 12 boxes of Pikachu VMAX Special Collection, total of 60 booster packs. We opened that, and we're strictly going to talk about investing into that. All the cards in there, from the promos, the jumbos, the illustration rare, all the card types, the bulk. We're gonna talk about that right now. All right, so if you guys can see, we have the jumbo Pikachu VMAX card here to the left. We got 12 of them because we opened 12 box. We got the promo cards right here to the left. There was 2 different types, the Pikachu V full art and the Pikachu VMAX full art as well. So leave that there on the stack. Here in the middle are pretty much these 2 stacks here are pretty much the pulls, the chase cards that we got out of Crown Zenith, out of 60 booster packs. These 2 stacks right here are pretty much the money maker of all the cards that you see right in front of us. I do got the bulk cards to the left of me. We're going to be selling that either in 50s, 100. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Those are pretty much common, uncommons, reverse rares, hollows, and those are just a lot of rare stuff. So, but these are two of these stacks are the higher rarity cards. The Galarian Gallery set, the main set, the subsets, they're in here, the subsets. So what I like to do to have fun in opening up Pokemon cards are pretty much trying to chase the top 5 cards in every set. I do say a lot of top 10, but to me, honestly, I like keeping the top 5 cards of other sets, but we do have the Obsidian Flames. We're trying to complete the master set. So I'll do that in a different video. But a lot of this I like to be able to sell so I can get my cash flow. So again, this is all example of last video's 60 booster packs of Crown Zenith. All right, so let's get into the Excel sheet that I made for you to make it just easier to follow along when I talk. It's pretty much just showing you all the chase cards, the promos, the jumbo cards, and the prices to it. And what's the best thing about this is that it's showing 3 different platforms. TCG Player, which you guys are all familiar with, also eBay and Amazon. These are 3 of the top to me for collectible cards to be able to sell on. If you're an entrepreneur, you got your own brick and mortar store, your online store, these 3 platforms are the best online to sell on. There's other good ones like Mercari, but I don't sell there as much. I think strictly stick to only 2 platforms, and I'll tell you why. So TCG Player, let's go over the prices real quick. So here on the left will be your names of the cards that we pulled yesterday, and plus the promos. Here are the promos here on the bottom. The single cards price are on the right hand side, but this one is strictly only for TCG Player. And then if you look on the top, this is eBay prices for every single card, Amazon prices for every single card. Just a little note, that disclaimer, that the ones that are empty are listings that I can't find on Amazon for the cards. So here on the right are the standard envelope. If you're trying to ship the card, a single card, 1 ounce is 63 cents, 2 ounce 87 cents, 3 ounce is $1.11. Okay, so most of the time when you're shipping a standard envelope, is going to be your platforms of TCG Player or eBay. They do standard envelope. But when it comes to Amazon, it's usually first class, because Amazon is very strict with customer satisfaction. They want to make sure you provide, as a seller, a tracking number. You have to have a tracking number. But now eBay is pretty much doing standard envelope with tracking, which I don't know how that works with eBay platform. I wish Amazon can do that, but hey, eBay is just more friendly that way for sellers. So anyways, here are the materials. I'm just gonna highlight the boxes. Pretty much the top loader, the sleeve, the penny sleeve, if you want to call it, and the envelope. I use rigid envelopes, which are 8x6. Pretty strong. The top loader and the rigid envelope just make it safer shipment to your customers. So that's pretty much 52 cents. Here in this box is pretty much the total amount of the order of what we opened yesterday or the last video, which is the Pikachu VMAX Special Collection box. We opened 12 of those, and that order came up to a total of $215.64. There is 60 booster packs in there, so every booster pack pretty much costs right here $3.59. So that's what you're seeing on Excel. All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty information, man, and you guys gonna love this. So what I did was take the time to total all the single cards on each of the platforms: TCG Player, eBay, and Amazon. So that's what these columns are. So here, if you look on the top, the green box will tell you the total price of the single cards if you sell it for the minimum. Okay, the minimum. Pretty much the low price listing that you can find on TCG Player, eBay, or Amazon. On TCG Player, the total will be about $224.05. If you sell it on eBay, the total price for all the single cards will be $257.97. And on Amazon, and again, I couldn't find a lot of these listings for the single cards. That's why they're blank. But look at it, $255.06. That's pretty much matching eBay. Okay, guys. Now, also, disclaimer, another one, we are not including the price of the bulk cards that we have to sell. I pretty much put there and did a little research. It'll be about $40 to $60 if I think about it, if I sell the bulk cards. What we had from yesterday, from last video, 60 booster packs. Bulk prices will be different for every platform. Again, I look at all 3 platforms to figure out where my investment will be best in to sell those bulk cards. So I can tell you Amazon is going to be the best. The liquidity is going to be best on Amazon. But then again, they're both best platforms. So anyways, let's look at it again. TCG Player, $224.05. eBay, $257.97. Amazon, $255. So when I look at these numbers, what it tells me is that TCG Player, and I hate to say it, will be the least minimum revenue you will get if I did sell all my single cards from Crown Zenith. That will be a low of $224.05 if I sold it today. But that's, again, it's not including the bulk cards. But look at the other platforms. eBay is $257.97. That's crazy. Especially the single cards. You can ship them with standard envelope with tracking, which is pretty cool. Which the max you can ship a single card will be $1.11. But then you got to think about your materials, which will be 52 cents. I total it up right now for my top loader sleeves and envelopes. If you total 111 plus 52 cents, $1.63 will be your max shipping cost with all the materials and the shipping. $1.63 if you sell it on eBay. I think it will be the same thing with TCG Player. We didn't calculate the fees. That's going to be a whole different story. Right now, I just want to show which platform where you're going to get most of your money at. And I can tell you right now, and let's look at Amazon. Amazon is at $255.06. It's like $2 less than eBay. But I did not include a lot of these cards. I couldn't find a listing. I can create a listing on Amazon for these missing single card listings, and I will be the pretty much the manager of that listing and the first seller on that listing. So I can play around with that listing, increase the profit margin if I want to. But you have to understand, a lot of customers, they love buying stuff on Amazon for the fact liquidity, Amazon customer service, all the goody stuff. Everybody buys on Amazon, okay? It's the biggest online entrepreneur platform to sell on than TCG Player on eBay. So that's probably what I'll be doing, is creating the listings for these single cards, and I can price this higher than TCG Player and eBay and probably guaranteed a higher profit margin than these other ones. So let's look at one that is missing. Let's look at one of the missing cards on Amazon, and we are gonna choose the Arita trainer card from the Galarian Gallery set. It's missing on Amazon, but you can see that it sells on TCG Player as low as $16.63. On eBay, it sells it for $15.81. On Amazon, no listing. Now, I can tell you that first class packaging, but USPS did change it to ground advantage, and I'm not going to go over that. It's up to 70 pounds, which is what ground advantage is now. But first class ground advantage as low for the first 16 ounce will probably be $3.81. Okay, for first class, that's including tracking. And you don't have to use a rigid envelope. You don't have to choose the size of the envelope. So when you do like standard envelope, they pretty much call it non-machinable standard envelope. Again, I'm not gonna go into it. I don't want to confuse you. But that's the best thing about first class. You can put it in a box. You can put it in a 2x2 box, a 3x3 box, and I'm talking about in inches. So you know what I mean. 4x4 box. You don't have to use an envelope. You can use a box. That's the best thing. But first class, the shipment is going to be about $3.81. So we'll just say $4 max for a single card. So when I create this listing, $16.63, $15.81. I'll probably upcharge it like another $4 to cover the shipping costs on Amazon, and then I could probably upcharge it another $4 to increase my profit margin. You see what I'm saying? So probably sell it for $25 this card on Amazon. I know you guys probably say, no, why you want to do that? I'm just saying, to cover the shipping costs and the hidden fees and stuff. There is more fees on Amazon than TCG Player and eBay. TCG Player and eBay have a lower fee if you want to use their platform, but Amazon has different types of higher fees pretty much on Amazon if you want to be a seller. That's why most of the prices on Amazon are going to be higher than TCG Player and eBay, is because of the fees. But the liquidity, I feel like, is so much better then TCG Player and eBay. The next liquidity will be eBay. And then the last one will be TCG Player. Now, please note, guys, eBay did buy TCG Player. I know there's two different platforms, but if I think about eBay, bought right here, eBay bought TCG Player on October 31st, 2022. So it has been very recently that they took over TCG Player. I wouldn't doubt that they will merge both platforms somehow. It's kind of crazy how they're managing both, or they might just keep it like that because a lot of you customers, Pokemon community collectors, have a better relationship on TCG Player. I do. I use it for a lot of informative price and graph charts. So that's the best thing about TCG Player than eBay. Yes, you can probably and most likely make a better profit margin on Amazon. Just looking at the statistics that I brought you because of the listings. You can see right now I'm missing a lot, but I can increase this price probably another $50 or $100 on Amazon just looking at it. Especially the bulk cards, you can even sell it even more than eBay on TCG Player. A lot of people trust Amazon. I hate to say it. I first started off selling on eBay. I got into Amazon and I pretty much told myself, man, all those years I missed out selling on Amazon. So which platform is best to sell on? I'm gonna be honest with you, all of them. There's really no good best platform to sell on. I feel like honestly, if you can get your money's worth on TCG Player and make a couple cents, so be it. If you're very familiar with TCG Player, sell on it. I think all three platforms have great liquidity when it comes to selling your sealed products, your single cards. I have sold plenty of single cards on eBay. I think that's what eBay started off, was selling collectible items, you know? That's the whole auction thing. I know it's not the best thing now to do auction. Everybody does buy now prices, but eBay started off by just auction, bidding on collectibles and stuff like that. That's how the platform grew. So it has stayed with its name of selling cards, sports cards, collectible cards, and it's still doing it till now. So Amazon is getting into it. It's not the best and friendliest way to buy single cards. It's just I don't know, it's not friendly when it comes to sports collectibles. TCG Player and eBay are built around collectibles, so that's how I see it. But the profit margins are higher if there is a listing. I'm not gonna go over how to make a listing on Amazon, but that's gonna be a plus if you can. Then profit margins on Amazon is gonna be crazy insane from my experience, especially these cards that I'm missing that I couldn't find with the listing. So all right, so let's look at one card. My favorite card will be that Pikachu V-Star. Man, I love this card. The Galarian Gallery Mewtwo V-Star. I love this card, man. This was one of our chase cards, and we pulled that very early. I think the first 10 booster packs of Crown Zenith. But looking at the graph, I know this price is gonna tank more because Crown Zenith ETBs are getting reprinted. We're gonna hold it. I'm gonna keep this card. I love this card. I love keeping the top 5 cards of every set. I will hold on to it regardless. If we get doubles, I definitely will sell those because I need the cash flow to make other videos. Because I enjoy opening up newer sets, you know? That's how it is. Everybody's hyped up for the newer sets. So this is on TCG Player. We can see as low as $49.75. Let's go on eBay. Let's go ahead and make this low price. You can see it's at 46, but let's do buy now prices, $55.44 versus $49.75. So you can get more profit, higher profit margin on eBay. But if you go on Amazon, $82, guys, 82. So that's no brainer. 2 ratings. This is like my little Keepa chart. If you guys want to understand what Keepa, you can look it up on YouTube. But this is showing me the prices were decreasing, and as the seller, the offer counts are going lower and lower. That means there's less supply and higher demand, and the price for that demand is being bought. So it's increasing over time now because a lot of these single cards are not being sold on Amazon. So that's the best thing about me. If I sold this card, I'll probably increase it by $30. I have a a profit margin of like $20 to $30 more than TCG Player on eBay. So that's just one good example I want to show you. Liquidity is there on Amazon, not just on eBay and TCG Player. I haven't sold on TCG Player, but again, eBay is bought TCG Player, so I just stay with eBay. People do buy on eBay. So let's see. Let's look at the sold listings real quick. August 25th, right here. And this was a graded. We're looking for raws. Here's a raw one. Look at this. 54.88, guys. So it does sell 22nd, 25th, 25th. So they're selling multiple a day of this card. Raw and graded on eBay. So again, liquidity is going to be your best bet, but they all have liquidity. That's what I want to tell you guys, that all these three platforms are great. Please look at this Mewtwo V-Star. Are they selling every single day? Look at the sales history. 25th, 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 24, 24, 24, 23rd. They sell every single day on all these platforms. So don't be scared. Do what's best. Amazon is going to be more complex. TCG Player is going to be more laid back. eBay is going to be more of the middleman to me in that the way. If you like to save a lot on shipping costs and fees, I think eBay will be the best bet out of both of these. But again, profit margins are better on Amazon if you can handle the platform. So all right, so I think that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. I'll be selling all this, and here are, I want to just show you guys it. Here are the jumbo cards I'm going to be selling. I do have sleeves for these. These do fit in a 8x6 rigid envelope. So we're going to sell those. We have 12 of each of the Black Star promos. A lot of them. So, and I think these are going for on Amazon higher. The Jumbo Pikachu VMAX is selling for $6.99, and the Pikachu V is selling for $2.23, and the Pikachu VMAX is selling for $2.23. I think there's a listing to selling both of them, so that's gonna make it more efficient for me as a seller on Amazon. Now let's look at the top cards, the big chase cards that sell pretty high. I'm gonna keep the Mewtwo V-Star. I can't get rid of this. I love this card, and also this card I'm keeping for sure. It's just something about this Gen 1 Pokemons that I love, and these were like the best. I think these were my chase cards because of the artwork. I love the gold cards from Crown Zenith, but all these other ones I might just sell. Oh, this Entei, man, I'm not gonna lie. Like Suian Zoroark, I just gotta get cash flow, guys. I gotta get ready for 151. I gotta move these bulk cards. I gotta move the single cards. Again, I'm not rich when I make these videos. I do it because I love to do it, and I do it because I do have the money, but I also do it because I want to enjoy my business and also enjoy Pokemon cards as a collector, not just an investor. I collect and invest. So I'm hoping you guys love what I do. Again, have my business, but I want to have fun collecting. So if I can do both, I got the best of both worlds to enjoy Pokemon card, hunting, just doing it overall. And I'm hoping you guys appreciate that. So anyways, that's the end of my video. These are the other chase cards, but yeah, that's the end of my videos. We're going to be selling all these other ones right here. So these are all the other chase cards that we're going to sell. Not worth much, but it's worth something. So, but yeah. That's the end of the video, guys. I'm hoping you enjoyed that. This weekend is going to be fun and crazy. We're going to do more booster packs opening. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take it easy. Peace. I love you guys.